During this episode, have you followed the cryptocurrency news? Have you followed the recently passed bill? We're going to disassemble it. In actuality, it explains what cryptocurrency is trying to accomplish and why this is such a fantastic advantage, an incredible chance for the US to lead the world. We're discussing restrictions in this cryptocurrency race, and they're coming our way. We will be examining the market capitalization of all coins due to the recent surge in bullish sentiment. How about that? Next, we'll discuss the next cryptocurrency that may get an ETF. Yes, you heard correctly, and we'll show you a price chart because I am very bullish about this coin and believe it will make us a lot of money. So, without further ado, take a seat back and unwind. Enjoy delight in the performance. Ethereum's price has dropped 84% in the last 24 hours to $3,834, with a current increase of 69% on Bitcoin. When 2.53% of USDT and USDC arrive at their $PEX as XRP, it appears as though we have never left the 52-cent mean, down 1.86%. While the entire cryptocurrency market cap of $2 trillion, $620 billion shifts before our own eyes. What's on my mind right now? I'll explain. Right now, I think everyone who has bought cryptocurrency is us. We find ourselves in a truly fortunate position. By the end of the summer, which is a long way off, we are going to see some outrageous statistics, possibly similar to those of RIP. It's over, it's May. It's almost time for school to end. This week marks the end of school in the South. Isn't that correct? The months of June, July, August, and September are fast approaching. Summer is over, head back up north. After 3 months, they are returning to school. After that, explosions are visible. The true excitement doesn't begin with 5, 10, or 15 XRP, that's not where the show truly begins. The true excitement begins when we witness those parabolic blow-offs. The real excitement begins when we witness those parabolic blow-offs and the accumulation of institutional funds in 2025. I'm not lying to you. Once you've written it down, place it on your fridge. This year will bring about significant changes in the lives of many people. Man, you could. However, those of us with knowledge are delaying the decision until next year, anticipating an incredibly exhilarating experience. In the coming months, the charts will unfold. It's almost the end of the month. Recently, the number of orders for your NFTs has significantly increased. I apologize if I haven't received yours yet, but I did come in. On June 1st, you will receive payment in XRP for holding my NFTs, which is the largest project on the XRP ledger. You are probably already aware of this, as CU informs you. Every day, FIT21 outperformed the majority of people, with 279 respondents saying yes and 136 saying no. The lesson is clear: the world economy is a complex system. We'll construct it using a chain. Although it may appear that we already know this, we actually don't. This is what I've been striving for. America will be at the forefront of its creation, and it will be accessible to everyone worldwide through words addressed to the Senate to affirm this historic milestone for crypto freedom. I've been discussing this issue on this channel for some time now, and with a little bit of effort, we could potentially achieve something similar. Awaken throughout the night, bada bee. The badass boom in the crypto space, we're going to lead. Things may happen so quickly. Will regulation start to emerge? It's easy. According to Davis, the development of long overdue market frameworks for digital asset self-custody (KYC) will aid in resolving issues and enhancing customer service. AML companies may genuinely return to the US, there may be new exchanges, money may re-enter the market and use XRP for cross-border options, there may be some Western Union activity, and perhaps most importantly, the banks may finally be visible. PNC Bank and Bank of America have been idly waiting. In the absence of light, they have been constructing. They tack on, come out, and are ready for the next step. However, perhaps FIT21 will provide them with the necessary little kick in the butt. It says, "Thank you to the members who moved." In particular, Patrick Minries, Bill French, Hill, Dustin Johnson, and G.T. Thompson, Tom Emmer, Scalzi, Stephen Nickel, Willie, are Josh Gotthar and Richie Torres the same? It's funny how the names are always the same, right? People around here are delighted that they are adhering to the terms. In the case of Ripple versus the SEC, an update is directly available via Metal Law. Man, when are we going to hear from you again? Judge Torres' assessment of Remy's ongoing institutional sales situation in the final open issue is currently under review. The SEC, which isn't acting appropriately, should be doing what Ripple is doing. You already know how this ends. The man will break the law. Blah, blah. Down is the moment. Oh, when will this end? What are your thoughts at this point? You're aware of the comprehensive presentation of the damages issue, which, in my view, is significantly simpler than the extensive cross motions for summary judgment. This is essentially a legal matter that spans thousands of pages. What date do you believe the public should anticipate hearing from the judge? Torres discusses the solutions. Although it appears that the district case is nearly over, it's not like this is all there is to it. We still have to proceed to the UH Appeals Court and then the Supreme Court, so this is just the beginning of the process, not the end. The Supreme Court will eventually hear the case, so that's where you should go for the final answer to these questions. That's it, then. That's your response. When will this continue? Ideally, let's put this behind us, people, and move forward this year. This has to be resolved completely. We still have time before the bull run gets going in full swing, so don't get caught off guard, adds JD. He's thrilled that we've managed to acquire all the extraordinary. Do not be alarmed, this is your cryptocurrency market cap. Absent are Ethereum and Bitcoin, two substantial weights. What are we focusing on out there? You are allowed to. This small orange box contains the little FIB numbers, which would represent your purchase levels if we were to drop back. We did get in there, and it appears that we're getting close. This could be the moment when we start sending this amount, $2.73 trillion, possibly even more. That's huge in the altcoin markets, since keep in mind, Bitcoin is still in Ethereum, which means that most of this Bitcoin, likely to Ethereum, can still be taken up. 3 is it? We're looking at anywhere between 6 and 7 trillion, after all. Cryptocurrency's total market capitalization. When following all these steps, you will invest a significant amount of money in your chosen cryptocurrency. At this point, we're talking about cryptos. When we discuss cryptos, we mean all coins. What if the next altcoin we discussed had an ETF? It wouldn't be XRP or Ethereum. Could it be Solana? I know Solana sleeps a lot. It has already performed miracles, but it is far from finished. We've talked about Solana. I will provide you with some goals for Solana before the end of the summer, and you will have the opportunity to review them at the end of the year. I'm uncertain about the Ethereum ETF's approval today due to the SEC's ongoing modifications, but it could potentially receive approval next week or the week after. Moreover, the current agreement involves who's up next, I presume. Precisely who will be next, because, as I mentioned yesterday, it's about time for my mixed ETF, which you are aware is a cryptocurrency asset, and so on. But who's next? I suppose I should consider Solana as the most likely next contender. The major three for this cycle are undoubtedly Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, but I could also introduce you to a new player. This approach may seem unconventional, yet it could potentially offer a unique perspective. Now that we have a better understanding of what constitutes security, Robinhood and Coinbase will have the capacity to list a wider range of products. Crypto, therefore, I believe they're the biggest, since that means they'll be trading a lot more. They have greatly benefited from the recent changes, and BK is thrilled to have you on board. I greatly admire the work you do, and the SEC is grateful for your presence. You start talking about Solana there. How does the Solana chart look? As it stands, it appears flawless. Purchase zone, what are we eager for summer to come to an end? I'm searching for an object that can reach 260. Solana's starting range will be 260 by the end of the summer. I realize that's a large push-up. I am aware, but isn't it the bare minimum? The most important thing is that we're not talking. If that happens, there will be a minimum of 26 players available in the summer, providing us with a valuable opportunity. Given Sal's end-of-year scenario, which may place us between 580 and 670, we can achieve a 3 to 4x increase. Keith will give me access to this chart by year's end. He's incredibly transparent and has one of the most accurate charts available, something you don't find on a chart. It really amazed me. Do you remember yesterday? You're curious about what Solana's final blow-up top could possibly reach $2,000. We are currently at $175, plus or minus a few dollars. Could someone estimate the size of this item if it increases to the maximum amount? What's that 10 there? No, we won't discover 1750 by multiplying 10 by 10x, correct? It's critical to determine whether 12 is a multiple of 12, regardless of the exact number. You know what I look for from here on out, 12x. I'd be thrilled if you could give me 5 times as much. Man, imagine a scenario where we're discussing receiving a 10 to 12x return on investment. If you have 10 assets worth $10,000 each that you can use 10 times, you've successfully generated a genuinely achievable $1 million. As you are aware, we only remove items that are considered safe. We don't follow these memes there. We are unaware of the true nature of these low-cap coins. They will simply ride the Bitcoin wave.